All right, this is so cool, and I'm just not really big in social media this at this point. I just have lost really kind of the will or the drive to use social media that much because YouTube and podcasting and all that stuff is so much more effective and so much more better. But I do like this automation, and I'm really talking to people. I'm going to tell you about the program I'm using and how I'm going to set this up and how it's all automated and everything else. And once I do it, you set it up. You don't have to worry about it for whatever time frame. I'm going to do 30 days, show you how I did 30 days and just leave it at that. But I'm using a program called GoHighLevel. And I've tried over the last 2 to 3 years, I've tried uh, Kartra, I've tried Kajabi, I've tried System.io, I've tried School for Communities, because really that's all they do, nothing else. But ClickFunnels just recently, and I was just staying away from GoHighLevel because it seems so complicated. Not necessarily for me because technology is what I do, but for teaching other people and really promoting it. I want to keep things simple, but I finally decided I just really got to look into this because I'm seeing it all over the place and seeing people using it. And now that I understand it, it is blowing my mind. It is so powerful. And if you want to build your business online and you want to use AI and you want to have a system that you can just do one place, do everything that really truly is an all-in-one business. This is the only one I found that really does it, what they say. It really does. It's really all in one. It's not kind of all in one, but we specialize in this. Or we're almost all in one, but we're really good at this. This is something that's really good at a lot of things and has truly taken the time to integrate AI into it. And I'm going to show you this because I worked on this over the weekend, and I can see that even if you're not going to be an agency, which I don't have any intentions at this point in my life, my career, my business, to develop into an agency, but for just using it for my own business, it's huge. Okay, so what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about how to use AI and GoHighLevel without leaving the program, GoHighLevel, to create 30 days worth of Instagram posts within minutes. And you're going to see what we do. So here I am and in the back office of my GoHighLevel account. And with GoHighLevel, the way it's set up is that you have an agency, which is like the entirety of your business. It's kind of like you're a corporation and you have these subsidiaries, right? So with the minimum plan, which is $97 a month, which is less than School, which all you do is get a community. With GoHighLevel, you get a community that's almost identical to School as it is. So if you like School, then, but you get tons and tons of more. It's the same as ClickFunnels. It's a lot less than Kajabi. I think it's maybe the same as Kartra. It's equivalent to the high end of the System.io, but it's so much more powerful than System.io. So what you get for that $97 is basically unlimited everything except for sub accounts. Okay, now what's a sub account? A sub account is your subsidiary, right? So you can have one with the 97, you get three of them. You're going to have one sub account just for you, right? So if I look here under my sub accounts, I've got two. If those of you don't know Carlos Martinez, he's my closest friend, one of my closest friends in the world. We're incredibly close. He's my brother in the Lord. And so I set up a free sub account for him just to kind of test things out. But then I have my main sub account for me, right? For mine. So I can either go to the agency view, which is things that I can set up for my entire agency, not just for the sub accounts, but for everything. And then I can switch back and say, okay, now I'm going to work on my own business. I'm going to go to my sub account. I'm going to go to my business, personal business, and I'm going to do what I need to do. Okay. You'll notice that up here in the right-hand corner, there's Ask AI. Over here, there's Ask AI. Over here, there's AI Studio. And over here, there's AI Agents. And there's a lot of things within, building your funnels. And I'm not going to get into all of that today, but within building your funnels and all kinds of other things that you can use AI for. I'm going to go here to marketing because I want to show you marketing. They have a built-in social planner, right? Now, for a good social planner, you would pay anywhere from $100 to $300 a month to have a good program that does social planning for you. This one is phenomenal, and it's just part of your $97. You could connect all your accounts. If you look here, I've got a bunch of these connected. Not only my social media accounts, but you look here, I can connect to my community that's hosted within GoHighLevel. I can connect to the discussion areas. I can, the groups that are within there and set up posts to them automatically. Right now, I've got one set up to quotes. Every day it puts a quote out there. I don't have to worry about it. Set up for 30 days. It's done, right? But today we're just going to look at Instagram. So I'm going to uncheck all of these. I'm going to check my Instagram posts, and I'm going to look at all these posts here. Okay, so if I go back, unfortunately I can't sort these for the latest date it starts at the furthest away, and this first page here is actually page 3 is the ones that are coming up next. Okay, so you can see it's May 4th. Here's the one that's going to be out for May 4th. Are you ready? Your online business journey starts now. Just comment blueprint below. It's got my little logo here, and so forth. Okay, these are all scheduled, and it took me probably maybe 20 to 30 minutes to do it because I was doing it for the first time. Okay, so these are the ones that are scheduled right now. I'm going to pause it, and then we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so this is the list, okay? And I can go through and look at these, and you can see I've got them all posting at the same time every day and so forth. So how did I create these, okay? And like this one here, you look at it, it's got kind of a picture of me and me pointing, right? So, and I'm going to show you, I did not go through and, okay, if I look at this one here, okay, I got my different shirt on, different shirt on, I'm crossing my arms, smug look kind of thing. I did not go through and take a bunch of pictures of me in different shirts and different positions and everything else. Okay, so here's exactly what I did. I want to keep this relatively short. I went into Ask AI, okay, and here's the process that I took, okay, and this is the one over here. This is connected to Claude, so it is phenomenal. I started off with just create 6 Instagram posts, graphics for my business based on this web page, and I gave it my web page, and I just gave it a web page I wanted to use as a reference. Make the post scroll stopping, grabbing my audience for new online entrepreneurs. Use clean, professional style, brand color scheme. Each graphic should include a bold headline and a short subtitle. Okay, so I just wanted to, and I've already loaded up my brand profile in the GoHighLevel. So it started off. It's captured my brand profile and so forth, and then it started creating these. Okay. It got these 6 done. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really cool. But I wanted them to remove this RD up here. I didn't want that up there. So I did that, and it said, okay. So it went through and created, the 6 again. And it said, I wanted to add comment blueprint for more information. Okay. And because I didn't want the tap the links and all that. So I said, okay, it's going to add that. It's going to adjust everything. So now it's got comment blueprint for more information. Okay. Did the same thing. Okay. Now I ask it at the end here. I said, oh, almost there. All 6 are done, and it finished them up. Okay. So I created these. These are pretty cool. Yeah, they look okay. And I want them to make that smaller. So it made it smaller. And we get down to the bottom here, and it says, okay, they're ready to go. So what would you like me to do? Would you like me to schedule these in the social plan? I'm thinking, oh, you're kidding me. You can do that? You can write the hashtags? And I said, yeah. Well, I wanted it to make 15 of them. So I said, create more of these and make 5 of them just value-based. Okay. So then it went through and created some 5 steps to launch your online business, value, giving them value and so forth. Okay. Went down on those, and it said, okay, Now take those and schedule them to the social planner, adding the appropriate hashtags. Remember, put comments below in the text and the description, da 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 da. Okay. So loaded these all up. And then all I had to do is say, do I approve them or not? I approved them, and boom, they showed up. Well, and I wish this had timing on it, because that took me probably, other than if I could extract the time that Claude spent creating them and just, the prompts and everything, it probably took 10 minutes, but altogether with it recreating them every time, and that probably 30 minutes. Okay. And then I was done with the half of the month. Okay. Well, then I said this morning I got up and, then I wanted it to create one more and schedule it for that same day, like on Sunday. So I did that one on Sunday. So right now it should have, in an hour or 45 minutes, it'll put today's up. Okay. So I wanted to introduce them to me. Okay. So I did that. This morning and yesterday, I also uploaded my photo and told it from now on, if I ask for my picture to be in there, use this. So I said, got up this morning and said, now that you have my picture, da 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 da, different posts with relative to the and position me relative to the content of the post. Like if it's I might be pointing at something or crossing my arms or whatever, right? And then I wanted a special one for Memorial Day. And I wanted it, a a U.S. flag on it, some military personnel, and the words "all gave some gave all," with me off in a prayerful pose off to the side. So, what an amazing idea! Da da da. So it started off with this, giving me these. This one, that looks angry. This one was cool. This one really looks angry. Weekend entrepreneur. Great. Did this one great. Love this one. And so forth. Okay. So I looked at all these and this would fill out the month. I said, you know what? Those are great. Could you change my output on the post so I'm not wearing the same thing? And don't make me angry. Okay. So I came up with these. Now I'm in a suit. And I, back in my corporate days, I used to have to wear that every day, but I don't do that anymore, right? This one was okay, but, suit and tie. I got another, put one angry one in there. This is more of what I wear, casual, not this. And it certainly wouldn't be in here. More like this, these are all way too formal, okay? So then I told her, I said, one last time, please keep the outfits very casual, nothing formal like ties and suit coats. I don't dress like that. Golf shirts and t-shirts for this old guy, and no angry looks, right? So here it comes up. Yay, golf shirts, polo shirts, smiles on my face, laughter. Very, very cool. This one here, nice golf shirt, very powerful in my opinion. Uh, just 10 times better, right? And now I said, okay, great, you did it. Yes, and make them at 9 a.m. PST. I don't know why it keeps changing it to 10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time instead of Pacific Standard Time, but I should put 9 a.m. PDT. And then it did it. It scheduled them, got them all scheduled. They're ready to go. And then again, if I go back over here to marketing, under the social planner, just grab the Instagram, and here they all are. Like for when is Memorial Day, the 25th, right? So here it is. Today we pause to remember and honor those who gave everything that we could live in freedom. Da 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 da. Thank you for every man and woman who put on a uniform, their families. So very powerful, honoring wow. And these are all going to go out at 10 a.m. right? So how cool is that? Month's done. Don't have to worry about that. It's off my plate. I'm done, ready to go. And the rest of the month is good. Towards the end of the month, I'll set up for June, do the same thing. July, we'll have do one for 4th of July, all of that stuff. I probably should have, made one that was for Mother's Day, which I forgot. which I will go in there and do that. And I'm going to use the AI to say, hey, get rid of the one that's on Mother's Day, unschedule that, delete it, and reschedule this one for Mother's Day. So we'll see how that goes. God bless. I hope this has got you excited. This is such a cool thing. And I know, a lot of you are thinking $97 a month, that's a lot. But you're going to see over the next few weeks what this program can actually do that will save you so much and take your business to such new heights and your automation and give you your life back. That it's phenomenal. So God bless you. See you on the next one.